So, hello, Sir Alamo. My name is Solomon Lawrence Angelo O. And in this video tutorial, I will be demonstrating how model binding and data annotation work in ASP.NET Core and VC. So, for this assignment, I built a simple login page that validates user input on the server side and redirect to the welcome page upon successful authentication using hard-coded credentials. So, first, we have our login view. So here, we define the structure of data we want to collect. So we use required we use required to make sure neither field is left empty, and also we use minimum length and string length to enforce character limits. So next is our login code. So here in our login code, not we notice how we use ASP.NET Core Tag Helper inside our HTML form. So ASP for bind each input directly to our view model properties, which is username and our password. So and also ASP validation for act as a placeholder to display field specific error messages directly under each input. And next is our account controller. Okay, in our account controller, um, we use user click submit. ASP.NET automatically extract the HTML form field and maps them into this login view model parameter, which is right here. And also in our validation check, we check model state that is valid if any data annotation rule failed. So next we go to running our system. So we press F5 in our keyboard to run. So there you go. Oh, we need to wait. So here we have our login interface. So if I click login with empty fields, so the required validation triggers and display field levels error. So there you go. And next is if I enter short inputs like ABC in our minimum length earlier, rules fail showing our custom length requires message. So let's try. So there you go. Then let's test if incorrect credentials gonna work. So we're gonna put 123 in here. User 123 password 3. So if the length rules pass but the credential don't match our hardcode values, it triggers the model state that add model error triggers and display invalid username or password. So there you go. And last, we're gonna put the correct credentials. So let's put admin and password. Let's put 123456. So there you go. Our application is working. So to wrap it up, we saw how ASP.NET Core MVC uses model binding to automatically map HTML form data into a C# view model, how data annotations enforce validation logic via model state that is invalid and how controller direct the application flow. So thank you for watching.